Okay, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, anytime you are seeing this video. My name is Master K and welcome back to my channel again that says Biomastery with Master K. Are you a WAEC student or a NECO student, or you are writing external exam that have to do with biology? Stay tuned on this channel where I teach you how to have a good biology diagram. Let's look at the top. Guidelines for a good biology diagram. That is what I'm about to teach you today. Your write-up might be bad, but if you have a good biology diagram, you have it well structured, well labeled, I bet it with you, your diagram is the interpretation of what you have written out. Are you there? Especially in the theory aspect and especially in the practical aspect. Very soon I will upload the practical talking about biology. Do we get that now for this WAEC? Now let's go on. The very first thing we have to consider, it says biology diagrams are an essential part of learning and assessment. Did you get that? The next one says a well-drawn diagram can earn you full mark even if your written explanation is incomplete. Even if your written explanation is incomplete, biology diagram will still assist you out. Let's go. If you wait till the end of this video, I promise to show you how the markings and the guidelines of biology goes. The marking of how it went, like the marking guide. Let me say the marking guide. Your label carries mark. Your diagram carry mark. The title carries mark. The neatness carries mark. And I'm going to show you everything in this video. Now, let's look at. Now, they said if, okay, I've done that. Consider the following principle. Number one thing you must consider is neatness. Your diagram should be neat, very neat. Always use a sharp pencil. Some people, you will sharpen your pencil to be very, very blunt. Instead of it to be having a single line like this, you'll be seeing something like this. Double line. Did you get that now? Which is very, 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 very bad. And that's a very poor one. Now, the next one says, correct size. You might be given a certain size or you might not be given a certain dimension of a diagram. You might be given, for instance, they may say not more than or not less than, let me say 9 to 12 centimeter or 8 to 12 centimeter diagram. If at all you are not given a size, take note, your biology diagram should not be less than 8 centimeter and should not be more than 12 centimeter. Did you get it now? That is correct size. It should be well detailed. Should not be too big and should not be too small. The next one says plan before drawing. Look at what you want to draw. Visualize it. For instance, you want to draw an egg. Have the insight of what an egg looks like. Take a look at the diagram. For instance, you want to draw the vertebral column of baby man or anything, or you want to draw an apple, the longitudinal section of a citrus species, and so on and so forth. Look at it very well. Check. How does it look like? You get that? That is, you should visualize it. Look at it very well. Have the concept of what the diagram is talking about before you draw. Did you get that now? Now let's continue. I have the next one saying, let's look at drawing rules. Now we are at the bottom. That please put it down. We have drawing rules. Rule number 1 says use simple lines. Use what? Simple lines. Avoid shading. Now, let me give you an instance on this. For instance, I want to draw an egg. An egg goes this way. Something like this. Now, somebody now wants to draw. Look at mine. This is mine. Look at simple lines. You're not drawing like this. This is wrong. This is correct. Did you get that now? You can see all these sketchy lines. They will circle it for you and put minus half. This line will be ringed for you minus half. Let's assume the diagram is having 5 marks. You are already owing them 1 mark here. Did you get that now? You now come out of the exam or saying, I finished it. It's finished to you if your care is not taken. Do we get that now? So it's talking about your what? You should use simple, should make use of a simple line. Let's look at the next one. The next one is talking about accuracy. It's talking about what? Accuracy. Now, what is accuracy? Accuracy says ensure the structure is drawn in correct proportion. Ensure the structure is drawn in correct proportion. For instance, you have a space like this. WAEC could definitely give you a space to draw. Now, instead of you to draw somewhere around here so that your labeling can fall to this side of the paper, but no, you choose to draw somewhere here like this. At the end of the day, your label is falling out. No. Draw in the correct what? proportion. You do get what I'm saying now? So draw in the correct proportion. The next one is talking about simple and precise. Let it be simple and precise, not you adding unnecessary details that you are not sent. You do get that now? Let it be simple and precise. Avoid, it is not artistic in nature. We don't want artist diagram. We don't want it to be shady. You not be they'll not be telling your diagram is fine. No, we need details, not sketch. That is biology. Labels. Now another thing that give marks very well is your label. Label must be on straight line. Now look at this in brackets. Never freehand. Don't use a free hand to label. This is, for instance, I've drawn an egg, then shell. I write shell. Yolk. You know, don't use ordinary hand. That's what they're saying. Have a good ruler, place it there, and do what? And rule. Did you get that now? That's for labeling. It's a label must be on the straight lines, and lines should not cross each other. Lines should not cross each other in this sense. Look at this. For instance, I have this here. As I've said earlier, this is the yolk, and this is the shell. I now draw out the yolk, and I now draw. This is yolk, and shell. This doesn't make sense. This is wrong. You didn't get that now? This is very, very wrong. We don't know, maybe this is shell or this is yolk. You've cancelled both of them. You don't understand? These are things that tends to fail you in biology. Let's continue. So your label must be accurate. Keep all labels on the right hand side. If too many, then place them on both sides. If the diagram is too many, place half of the diagram here, half of the label here, sorry, and half of the label here. That is why the first one says visualize. If it's something that is, you are required to draw something that is big, you can place it at the center, whereby your label can fall here and here. If the labeling is enormous, like it's plenty, or is bigger. You do get that now? Now the next one is all label lines should be horizontal. Some of you don't know the difference between horizontal and vertical. If you draw a line like this, this is vertical. Any line that goes straight like this is what? Horizontal. So you use ruler to make it what? Horizontal, very horizontal. Don't make it bend, don't slant it. Another one is title. Your title is very, very important. Title is just like you made a movie and you didn't tell us the title, or you created a thing, you didn't tell us the name. That is the same thing in biology. You need the title of the diagram, and we don't write title at the side, we don't write it at the other side. You can't write it at the top, you write it beneath your diagram with the magnification. If you wait till the end of this class, I'll show you how to make calculations of magnifications, and I'll tell you what magnification is. So your title is very essential, and they should be what? Below. For instance, diagram of a human heart. Did you get that? I only quote it because it's in sentence, but if you are writing it out, you don't need to what? You don't need to quote it. Let's check the other side. Positioning. Now let's look at positioning. Place the diagram in the center of the page, not squeezing it into a corner. Waris, don't put it in a corner. Tunde, leave that corner. Put the diagram in the middle, at the center. If you are asked to draw something, put it at the side. You know that it will allow you or favor you to label properly, not to squeezing it in one side. Do you understand that? Esther, don't squeeze your diagram in a particular corner. Do you understand? All right. Now let's continue. The next one says scale or size or magnification. Bam. That is where I am going to. Scale. I promise you I'm going to teach you how to put scale or magnification. Look at this place. And at the end of this video, we'll draw a particular diagram. Then we'll put the title and magnification under it. You see what I'm talking about. Now, this magnification refers to the representation of your diagram to the actual object. This is referred to as image size over object size. Please take note of this. I'm not saying in your exam you should be doing the calculation and writing it on your paper. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can easily put it somewhere, jot it, or use your head calculation. Did you get that? Which is image size. Let me explain that. What is the meaning of that? The size of your image. Image is different from object. Just like what you have drawn is the image. The actual material you are asked to draw is the object. For instance, I'm asked to draw this marker. This marker is the object. If I draw it, what I have drawn is the image. Hope you understand that. Now let's move on. Thank you. Now we now say, for example, if your object size is 20 centimeter, let's look down. Your object size is 20 centimeter and image size is 5 centimeter. What is the magnification of the diagram? The magnification will be mg. What will it give us? Mg. Mg means magnification, right? I'm not saying you should write this, but I want you to know it. Don't write it in your answer sheet. Oh. Tunde, don't write it in your answer sheet. Oh. Did you understand me? Let's continue. Mg, magnification, image size. What's our image size here? Our image size is, for example, if your object size is 5, what is our image size? Our image size is 5 centimeter and our object size is 20 centimeter. Therefore, we can say centimeter will kill off centimeter. Magnification does not have units. 5 here, 1. 5 here is what? 4. Therefore, our mg is times what? 4. So if you draw any diagram finish and you put x4 or times 4, times 1 over 4 simply means what you are having is 1/4 of the original image or the original diagram. Did you get what I'm saying? Now let's check this place before I give you an example. Let's check here. We want to look into biology drawing and scoring scheme. What is our scoring scheme? What is our scoring scheme? The title. The title will earn you 1 mark. Can you see that? Title will earn you how many mark? 1 mark. Now, outline. Outline is how you have presented it to us. The edges. Did you have sketchy edges? For instance, you want to draw an apple. Then instead of it to go this way, something like this, something like this. Then you drew this way. You go like this. This is 0. Can you see? Your outline is rough. Did you understand? So this outline is bad. This is what we're expecting. Neatness. How neat is your diagram? Have you drawn on that same point? You have cleaned. You've drawn on it. You have cleaned. You draw again. You clean. Abba. Are you not tired? Sandra? No. Even if you present that same diagram to me, it's very, very bad. Please take note. Be accurate about it and visualize before you draw. Don't just draw and clean. Don't draw and clean. And if at all you want to clean, make sure you have a good eraser that will wipe off everything properly. Now the next one is, I've talked about neatness. That will hand you 2 marks. Details. The diagram you are giving us, is it closely related to, if anybody see it, can they easily say, oh, this is diagram of an onion, this diagram of an egg, this diagram of one of the citrus species? Details. Did you get that now? The next one is label. Can you see 6 marks? Come on. Label carries 6 marks. Don't joke with labeling. You should label at least 5 different places. At least 5. At most, any part you get to. Did you get that now? But your labeling should be at least 5 for you to earn 6 marks. Did you understand? The next one is accuracy. Be accurate. I've said that before. Be accurate. Let's know what you are drawing. Why the last one is your magnification, which is what? Size. Your magnification, which is what? Size. Let me quickly get this to you. Let me quickly give us the image of an hard-boiled egg. Let's check out the image of an hard-boiled egg. Something like this. Looking like this. Did you see that? Did I sketch? No. I did not. Something like this. I did not have ruler. I will have used board ruler to rule, but I don't have board ruler here. But take note, make use of a ruler. This is shell. This is membrane. This here is air space. Air space. Are you getting that? Now, there is no space for me to draw this down. I cannot do like this and put it here. No, that's wrong. Bring it down, bring it out, and take it here. This is your what? Yolk. You did get that now? If I want this part here to show the germinal disc. Germinal what? Germinal disc. And so either you call it germinal disc or the embryo. Do you get that now? The child hazard will not appear. because it's an hard-boiled egg. But if it's, don't forget to also add albumin. Sorry, that is the whitish part of the egg, the albumin. Now let's give it the title. What is the title? You know, I told you it's an hard-boiled egg. Just write an hard-boiled egg. Did you see that? An hard boiled egg. Just put it like this. X, let's say 2. Why did I put it x2? Might be times 2 of what I'm having as the original egg that I'm having here. But if your egg is smaller than it, you can put 1/2, like half of the original size. Did you get that now? Thank you very much for staying tuned to this channel, and I hope you really learn one or two things. Please, if you found this very interesting and very helpful for you, like, subscribe, and refer this video, share it to another person, share it to a friend. And I promise you, before this week runs out, I will upload video talking about biology practical and how to really do it. Stay tuned. God bless you.